Vince McMahon made a rare and highly emotional return to public life when he appeared on a TMZ-produced Fox special centered on Hulk Hogan's life and legacy. It marked the first time McMahon had sat down for a recorded conversation since stepping away from WWE and its parent company TKO amid serious civil allegations. And it was his first televised interview since his appearance in Netflix's 2024 Mr. McMahon documentary. The interview aired as part of TMZ Presents, The Real Hulk Hogan, on August 12, 2025, and it was immediately clear that this wasn't a generic media appearance. McMahon's tone carried the weight of decades of shared history, personal loyalty, and deep regret. In the segment, McMahon spoke candidly about his relationship with Hulk Hogan, describing it as far more than a business partnership. He referred to Hogan as a brother, a man whose presence had shaped both his personal life and the trajectory of WWE itself. Hogan's death earlier this year, at the age of 71, McMahon admitted, had left him shocked and heartbroken. He recounted the moment he first heard the news, saying it was as if the wind had been knocked out of him, and emphasized that Hogan's absence left a void that nothing in the wrestling world could truly fill. There was a rawness to his voice when he described looking back on old footage of Hogan, entrances filled with roaring crowds, iconic promos, and championship celebrations, now knowing those moments would never be recreated. The conversation also touched on one of the most controversial chapters of Hogan's life, the 2015 scandal involving racist remarks that led to Hogan's removal from WWE's Hall of Fame and his erasure from company programming. McMahon didn't hold back in calling those remarks unforgivable and admitted that at the time, he was aghast and deeply disappointed. Yet he was equally quick to defend his longtime friend, asserting that while Hogan had said some racist things, he was not, in McMahon's eyes, a racist. McMahon explained that after years away, Hogan had paid for that mistake and shown remorse, which paved the way for his reinstatement into WWE in 2018. This decision was met with controversy at the time, but McMahon stood by it, emphasizing that loyalty and forgiveness played a role in his choice. The interview also revealed McMahon's frustration with how Hogan's final WWE appearance was handled. The moment occurred during a Raw-themed Netflix premiere event in Los Angeles, which McMahon felt did not give Hogan the proper send-off he deserved. In McMahon's view, this was a man whose legacy was woven into the very DNA of WWE, and he deserved a grander, more fitting farewell. He was particularly upset that the atmosphere around Hogan's last appearance was marred by boos from some fans in attendance. A reaction McMahon felt was both disrespectful and out of touch with Hogan's overall contributions to the industry. What was perhaps most notable about the TMZ special was what McMahon did not address. The interview avoided his own ongoing legal battles and the high-profile civil lawsuit accusing him of sexual misconduct and trafficking. Instead, the segment stayed firmly centered on Hogan's life, controversies, and redemption arc. McMahon's words seemed carefully chosen to celebrate his friend, mourn his loss, and rehabilitate Hogan's legacy in the public eye, all while steering away from his own scandals. This appearance was more than a media segment. It was a moment that blended nostalgia, personal grief, and public image management. For fans, it was a reminder of McMahon's long-standing ability to control narratives, using selective openness to draw attention where he wants it and away from where he doesn't. The image of Vince McMahon on TMZ, speaking about Hulk Hogan with visible emotion, was both a tribute to a wrestling icon and a calculated step back into the spotlight after a long and controversial absence. It was part heartfelt remembrance, part defense of a friend, and part reaffirmation of the bond between two of wrestling's most influential figures, a bond that, according to McMahon, even death cannot break.